This is a Palauan storyboard, typical of the island of Palau, done by a Palauan who is skilled in wood carving. This particular piece of wood is ephid, or sometimes called etho. Grown here on Guam. It's very, very hard wood. It's mostly been used for floors and roof beams. It was grown out of the crotch, a one tree split. This is one branch in here. This is another one in here. And where the two divide, it's right in here. See where they divided into two is the story of the Prodigal Son from Luke 15. And here is the Prodigal Son here, saying goodbye to his father after his father said, give me what is mine and I will go, rather than waiting for later. And so the father is not terribly happy. He's sitting in the big chief's chair here. He's a rich man. He's not happy, but he lets his son go. And here are all the people of his village getting together his money. And here you see the money here, the stone money, that's yappies, and the bowls of food. And here he's saying goodbye, and off he goes to a far-off land, which is probably Guam, and he falls into sin and degradation. He falls into spending all of his money on wild living and gambling and drinking and sinful living. And here you see him with his spending his money, throwing it away, and drinking with the women. And here's being naughty. And he spent all of his money until he had nothing left. And he was starving to death, and he talked to somebody there and said, can you help me? He said, well, you can go watch my pigs and eat what they eat. And here he is, feeding the pigs and eating what the pigs eat. He says, even here, he's very sad. Even the lowest servant in my father's estate eats more and has a better life than I do here. I will go home and throw myself on the mercy of my father. And so he goes. And on his way, before he gets there, over here, the father sees him and runs to him. They reunite here. This is the son. And the father is so happy to see him, the lost which has been found. And he gives him, because he's home, a big party. And here's the big party as they kill the fatted turtle, not the fatted calf. Here's the fatted turtle, and they have all the fish and all of the food, and they're all having a big party, and here are the girls dancing. By the way, the carver said, well, the Palauan dancing mostly is a sit down. So I put on truckies dancers, because that's pretty. That, you know, they're nice. I like that there. That's all right. And the father and the son were back together again. And up here is the oldest son, who's angry with the whole thing. And he says, I have always been loyal to you. I've worked hard. I've never been anywhere. And yet you give my brother the party. You never gave me a party. And the father says, you were always with me. You will always be with me. But you should be glad for me and for yourself and for your brother that we're back together. That's what the story is of the Prodigal Son. Give me all you've got. He gets it, goes off to the sinful land, wastes it all. He's young. Goes home, throws himself on his father's mercy, and his father is happy to come back. And here you see the part of the brother. What's interesting is, in order to put the story on, the artist put a traditional Palauan house here, coconut trees with the coconuts on it. the turtle, which is traditional for parties. So Palauan money. Carved by a man named Vlas, V-L-A-S. Spal is the family name. S-P-A-L. The Spal family are wood carvers.
Well, thank you for sharing that biblical story here in an enduring way on Guam. What a joy to have it here at the Lutheran Church of Guam to share with others.
I'm glad to have done it. It was my joy